Hello, and welcome to this beautiful, cute little bonus episode.
Welcome to the Postpartum Coach podcast, where we embrace our needs as moms. We learn to lead ourselves first, then our families, and where we create our own healing from the inside out to find our way to the work we were meant to do in this world. I'm your host, a fellow mom of 3 and a certified life coach, Lizzie Langston.
Hi, my beautifuls. How are you? I just got done with 2 of the free 60-minute consults back to back. And these 2 wonderful women, all of my consults, you guys, you are not strangers to me. Like in the most creepy but not creepy, but a very intimate way. I promise you, when we get talking, we feel right at home. All of you, without fail. No joke. Especially those of you who have listened to the podcast for a while, or even just a little bit. It's really fascinating how the podcast works to help us feel comfortable, to bring us together. I mean, there's always those little nerves that everybody has at first. But when we realize that we're all connected, and that as we've shared time and space together on the podcast, that even more so, it's amazing how your bodies talk to me on the consults. That's kind of creepy weird, but it's actually really cool because I can feel you in your, when we're together on a consult. So anyway, I just wanted to say thanks to those of you who I got to see today. And I wanted to just throw that out there for those of you who are maybe teetering, should I book a consult? Should I not? Or maybe you just intuitively are roaring, I really want to book a consult and you just haven't done it yet or whatever. Or maybe it's in your future and this is just preparing you for that future. I just want you to know it's totally not scary. These are conversations with dear friends is what it feels like to me. Your body and my body were made from the same material and from the same maker. It's really a thrill. I love what I do. So it's Friday. I don't typically have consults end of day Friday, but I did today. And so it's been really fun to just wind down my week with some love from some people that booked consults. And gosh, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for being here. Both of these women listened to the podcast and, could basically quote things that I've said. And I just want to tell all of you, you're amazing. You guys are amazing. And I want to tell me that I'm amazing too, because if I would have had a postpartum podcast that said what I say on this thing, gosh, I would have been miles ahead. And that is my hope, is that it's not all about getting out of pain. It's not like I wish I would have avoided pain. I think this podcast does is it definitely doesn't save anyone from depression and anxiety. That's not the point. That's not my point. I'm not here trying to take you out of this. I definitely know that this is way too valuable to just try to take it away from you. But rather, I feel like what this podcast does and what the consult is sort of an extension of, and the coaching sessions as well, is really using anxiety and depression as methods to come back home to yourself. And as the motivators and the game changers you need to actually, truly, finally put down the self-criticism, put down the harsh voice, and come into yourself. Come back to yourself. I want you to imagine when you were a little girl. Okay, and maybe your childhood was rocky, but you've got to have at least a couple moments where you were just carefree, twirling, jumping on the tramp, whatever, just looking up at the sky. That's one of my little girl sweet memories, is just watching the sun part in between clouds and really feeling love, pure through my body. Love from a higher power, a higher source. And just we get older and we get married and we move across countries and we have babies and we have miscarriages and we have unexpected babies and we have birth trauma, and our bodies are just champs. They're seriously champs. I know it can be really frustrating. Like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening? But I promise you, your body has done the best it could. And if it's giving you anxiety and depression now, it's not an accident. And it is time for something calling you. This journey home to yourself, this healing work is calling you. So I want to invite any of you who desire to be embodied, to be back home, to not be scared of your own mind, to not be vacant from your body, stuck in your mind with anxiety, and to not be in your body but having no access to it, which is like depression, right? You're there, but you're not there. I want to invite you to consider, what do you need right now? What is your heart asking or guiding you to? Is it me? Awesome. You know what to do. Book a consult. Is it more babysitters? Is it more yoga and stretching? Is it a frank conversation with your husband or your spouse about what's going on and about what's really happening under the surface for you, and just honesty? Do you need journaling? Do you need to eat better? Do you need to hire a sleep coach and just get that sleeping thing under control? What is your biggest pain point? What is your biggest desire? And I invite you today to act on it. Make space for it. Make a plan for it. Actually, don't make a plan for it. Just act on it, because everybody knows. I mean, some of y'all are like planners. I am not one of those people. So if I plan on it, it's not happening. I just got to do it right then. So go crazy, be spontaneous. Don't go crazy, but be spontaneous. Do what you need to do, friendy. I'm here for you. I honor you. You guys, I said I love you to both of the people on consults today, and I'm 98% fine with it. There's 2% of me that's like, come on, Lizzie, you're a professional. Like, I'm like, no, I'm really not. I mean, I am. I totally am. But I'm also totally a mom, and I'm a human, and I love deeply. Not in a weird way, not in like an overbearing way, but you know, there's these, you guys are so vulnerable with me on consults. You're so brave. You're so honest with yourselves. You're so willing to confront what's not working and where your pain is. And that is such intense work that sometimes you just deserve to be told that you're loved. And so you are loved. How about that? How about instead of saying I love you, it feels a little better to say you are loved, okay? Since technically we're lowercase s strangers. We're not capital S strangers. We're lowercase s strangers. But as soon as you get on the consult, we're definitely not strangers. Something magical happens when you book that consult. It's like we enter each other's energetic universes, and no longer are we strangers. That's all I wanted to say to you. My brain is done. I think I'm done. It's 6:00 Friday night. I'm done. I'm gonna tap out. We're gonna go watch Hotel Transylvania 4. Because, you know, it came out today. So what's up? Let's go do it. Got a milkshake, maybe find some popcorn or something. I hope you have a lovely evening or day or whatever time it is that this catches you. You guys are brave, and I honor you, and I honor your journeys. And I see you. I see you guys, the mamas who are preparing and thinking in advance, and you're pregnant, but you know that postpartum last time was rough and you've got to up your game. I see you. I see you if you are here using this podcast as your resource to get you through. I see you if you are wanting more. I see you, all of you. I connect with you. I honor you. You are welcome here, and I'm really honored that you are here. I'm grateful, and we'll talk to you on the next episode. Take care, guys.
Hey, Lizzie here. I've helped dozens of postpartum moms just like you to manage their postpartum anxiety and deconstruct their postpartum depression. It's really easy for me. So if you're ready to feel better, I know the way. Let's chat on the phone. Set up a time by going to LizzieLangston.com/consult. It's pretty simple, and I will be calling you soon.